Hey guys, I just wanted to look on this video. It's my version of a monochromatic look with the theme peach. I tried to stick with peach and gold because I think gold is pretty important when it comes to peach, although pink is quite important, and I did mix in a little bit of pink on the eyes and the cheeks. I think gold is also very important when it comes to peach, like a golden peach, shimmering peach, peach bellini, blah 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 blah. I kind of want to make this a little bit of a series. I like doing monochromatic looks. I think they're so pretty. So if you have any other suggestions, I'm thinking of maybe doing like a monochromatic burgundy and then maybe a blue one, like a bit out there. I did a purple one for an event a few months ago, so I've got some in the books, but if you like it and if you want to see how to get this look, just keep on watching. So I'm first starting out by priming my face with the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer and the Benefit Professional. I just wanted to have a really smooth and nice canvas, but you can really do any primer you want. I put the Professional mainly in my pore areas on the forehead and the nose, and the Smashbox Photo one on the outer bits of my face. I then combined the NARS and the Marc Jacobs Remarkable, and I put that just all over the face. I think I used slightly bit more of the NARS because I really wanted that sort of high dew finish. I'm now taking my NARS Liquid Laguna Bronzer and I'm just putting that all on the bronzy part of the face, so just the forehead and the sides of the face and in that sort of cheek contour area. And I'm just concentrating this with a Beauty Blender sponge. I'm then going to be taking the NYX Wonder Stick contour in, I think it's light medium. And I'm taking the contour in and going over the bronze area again, and like just a skinnier contour. And also down the nose and on the chin, which you can't see. And then I'm just blending that in with a sponge again. I really love this contour stick. It comes in, I think, 4 different shades. I'm just going in for a bit more precise contour. Yeah, I think it comes in 4 shades. It's really good. I highly suggest getting it. I'm then going in with the other end of the stick, which is a highlight, and I'm just going under my eyes, down the bridge of my nose, on the forehead, etc, etc. Then I'm blending that in, and then I'm going to be coming in with reinforcements. I'm coming in with the NARS Radiant Cream Concealer over top, just to give a bit more coverage. I think it's in the shade Vanilla. And just blending that in with a sponge again. And like I always do before I put on my powders, I always spritz the face with some Fix Plus, just so everything sets and is nice. Obviously having a little bit of a dance as well. And then I'm going, still going. And then I'm going in with a cream / liquid highlight, which is the Josie Maran Enlightening Drops, and just putting that on the highlights of my face before I go in with powders, because you don't want to put liquids on top of powders. And then going in with my trusty Kat Von D Shade and Light Contour Kit. I'm taking the 2 lighter shades, the pink and the yellow, and I'm just setting my under eye, my nose, pretty much my whole face. Mainly concentrating it in the highlighting parts, but I use it to set pretty much my whole face. And then I'm using the 2 lightest contour shades to contour. I use the medium shade to go bronzing and sort of put that in the bronzer areas, and then I go in with a more precise domed contour brush like the one here and take the more grey lighter shade so that it's more of a like a shade, so that it's a better contour. I'll go in depth in a future contouring video, but that's my reasoning behind it. And then taking some Lucas Purple ointment really strangely on my lips, just to make sure they're moisturized. I'm going in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz and some Gimme Brow to do the brows, and then setting my eyes with the same highlighting light shades. Then I'm starting in with the Sweet Peach palette, taking the lightest 2 shades that are matte and just setting the whole lid with a flat definer brush up to the brow bone, whole eyelid, using it all. I'm taking the shade Wit from the Steeler palette, Steeler Eyes of the Windows of the Mind palette, and just dusting that all over the lid, all over the sort of crease area as well specifically. But really just messy, it's just quite a light shade. I'm then taking the shade below it, which is orangey, not sure what it's called, and then concentrating it a little bit more into the crease. This is not a cut crease or anything, I just wanted to put, it's very messily put in the crease, let me just put it that way. I'm then taking this darker sort of peachy brown shade and just making that even darker and putting it even lower on the lid. And then I'm taking this sort of pink shade with a gold shift and putting it all over the lid. I didn't really like how that looked, so I did put it on just to have that pink base, but then I went over the top with it with a sort of more lighter, more goldy shade. And I think it really worked well. I'm also taking this light shimmery shade from the Chocolate Bar palette and putting that over the top too. I think this combination looked really nice and the end result was really, it really bettered off from it. I'm then taking the last 3 shades that I used from the Steeler palette and then taking it underneath my eye. I think it kind of looks darker than it should be because I haven't put mascara on yet, but I did go quite dark underneath the eye to shade. I'm then taking the Champagne Truffle color from the Chocolate Bar palette and putting that in my inner corners and then on the brow bone, like usual. And then taking my Benefit They're Real mascara, which is very old. I should really get a new one. Just to separate and define the lashes. And then I'm going in with my Too Faced Better Than Sex to make them look really thick and voluminous. I really love this combination. Then I'm taking the Mary Luminizer by The Balm because it's quite a champagne-y color. And I really wanted to accentuate the gold in the peach, and I thought that this did a really good job of it. Just using a fan brush for that. I really love this highlight. It's the first highlighter I ever bought. Probably one of the first makeup products I ever bought. And then I'm taking the pink shade from the Moonchild, which is called Pink Heart, which makes it, the end result is quite a peachy color because it's that champagne gold mixed with the pink that sort of gives that that peach effect in the end, so I really loved it. Then I'm taking MAC Margin Blush, which is just this beautiful pink color with a gold shift reflex, which makes it look so beautiful and peach on the skin without being too orangey. So that's why I use this shade. I'm just using a Real Techniques blush brush. Just putting it, I'm actually kind of putting this more on the apples of the cheeks than I normally would, just because I think that suits the look a little bit more. Next, I'm going in with Dirty Peach from Kylie Cosmetics, first lining the lips. This lipstick, I love the color peach, but this is quite a light color on me, or just a light color in general. So I haven't been able to wear it that much, but I think this is just a beautiful color with this look. I think it just goes really well. And then I'm taking some of the gold shade that I use from the Chocolate Bar palette and putting that on the center of my lips. I don't know what I was feeling. I kind of just wanted to bring more of that gold into the look, I guess. I was really just feeling it. And so, yeah, I popped that on. It was that, or I was going to use Air Metallic Lipstick by Kylie Cosmetics, but I thought I liked this a little bit better. It's a little bit easier. Then, of course, spraying my face with Fix Plus, and there you have it. It's all over, Red Rover. We're all good. We're done. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.